Yeah, that's what I was telling Valley about instead of bidding on that other one.
They gave my QB what's that shit called? He faster
throw animation.
Hot routes and shit. I'm hearing that's like one of the best. Yeah. I'm hearing that's like one of the best traits on this game. I like that clutch shit, nigga, when you're, man. Yeah. Yeah, Madden be.
It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field.
That's pretty much what it is.
Afternoon in Seattle, Washington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Chopper. Hey, Alpha. 57.
It's a lot like that in all positions. That's how I'll be drafted. I'll be drafted from the bottom.
For Philip Lindsay. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game.
I'll be drafted from the bottom, just like that.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
You're gonna find a lot of shit like that at the bottom of the
longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A give running right, Lindsay. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
To throw on 3rd down. Rushing. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
70, Indy. Hey, team 6.
Out route.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch them? Hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted.
Boy, I just beefed up my motherfucking O-line, son. Crazy. I got a star trade. That nigga probably gonna lose that shit because he's not a starter no more.
Hey, Charlie.
It's a quarterback sneak.
Nah, it was Lucas Nye, man.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
There may be a little bit of an element of surprise there.
Tyler Johnson, LaVisca said no. Jalen Hurd on the block.
Still feel like this is a
receiver.
play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Name wasn't so gay. I can already tell.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And some room to maneuver. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Philip Lindsay, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point
I like running into it. This thing about to play so gay. It's not how he play. He wasn't just.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure. And right away, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up.
Draft Tavares Farrell.
The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game,
you should be able to hear all of us in the party.
It hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong.
Oh, because you probably got your settings wrong. I mean, not wrong, but different than anytime I'm in a party and somebody's screaming, they can win.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown.
Like, I believe I got mine like that. He got his stage set to, you can hear people in the party. That's how I got my shit set.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
No, big. I don't know what I'm drafting now.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Guess I could always just take what's best available.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and
trying to slow down the game.
But the defensive guys,
trash.
Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They didn't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Back to throw. Rushing. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Wilson down on his goal line. That's going to get to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They get 17 on that. Move the chains, first down Seahawks. half looking right.
Trying to get him away.
Across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's where I used to have him.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, why did it throw it like that? He caught it, though. That's some bullshit.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle.
Could have been some more yards.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier.
Oh, he's wide
open. And Wilson's going to go down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
You move everybody to that side? Okay. Oh, that's weak. That's so fucking weak.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's
that's so
down.
Weak.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and second a disaster.
In 1 minute there, right?
Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT.
That nigga's such a... I just hate that they gave me max security as a fucking X-Pac.
They will send this one away.
Yeah.
This is taking about 7 yards.
You should have Moss or double me. Max
ready
security.
To go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah,
that's
they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The last run got 3. Now here's
I don't know why. Yeah, the running back why he got that, but
here's a 2nd and 7. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Hey, why is it? Hey, you see his receiver?
So a dangerous
I just got a pick 6, but not watch the nigga receiver though. I don't know what that was.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone.
Nah, watch. Nah, look at our running back, whoever that was.
Back around and they can see the quarterback.
He just kept running.
Everything in front of them, and they took big advantage of it. Went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Oh, I'll take it. But yeah, nigga, this max security shit is stupid. It's just he can catch all possession catches.
You're down early in the elements. You're on the road.
Give me that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and his guys are going to take over at the 39.
I rewatched my game against Ty today while I was at work. Boy, that was a hell of a game.
Yeah, y'all battled. That was dope.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the game there.
I be telling him, I don't know why you keep turning it up.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
The jet touch pass? Oh, yeah. I run that shit all the time.
Touchdown, Seattle.
He just advanced.
23 yards for the touchdown. Well, the Seahawks are able to stretch the
They make it just advance.
And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it
I'll
the
be
distance.
hot if you start that shit.
I got mine, so I was about to do something.
He is. He just started it.
Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense.
He just started the shit,
trail
y'all.
here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, it did start at 157.
Oh, that's a
And lucky
pick.
to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
That's a
Second
pick.
down.
But he do got
And that's
one
what he's
hand,
got to be
so
happy to have
he had a
back. There wasn't a hole
disadvantage.
open in the zone.
He had a disadvantage, so.
Early downs like that first down there need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he got a couple more yards to play with.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Yep.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw.
that's another pick.
Marquise Blair, 2nd-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt over the side in the air,
I
and the
have to
spot
start
will
on some
be
different
inside
plays
the
just to
35.
try him out. Since I'm blowing this nigga out already. Let me see about this.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And an alley to run. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the rally's on here in this
Hey, that
first
nigga
half.
too much. Man, his agility is make that
This is
nigga.
taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, that's a different.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own
He
territory,
gone.
which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first
nigga in
downs, and hopefully
FOL.
flip the field.
Yeah, just something
He was in finest, but
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
yeah, he was a
Running
jet.
play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That nigga pushed him off of him with one hand like that. Get off, nigga.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Give me that.
Looking
Fuller.
for Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Past the 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think
Cam
all they
just
want
gotta
to
know
do
how
is
to
get to the locker
play.
room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
I gotta get some
and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early
defense
to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
What's going on?
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, third and long. Back to throw. Billingsley. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Taken from just outside the 30.
Oh, okay, got going.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Like a touchdown.
They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely
get up there, Mickey.
Mirror, don't they?
Oh, that's
exactly
bullshit.
Right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises. And he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Wilson now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he
oh my God, not him again.
3-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injury.
Oh my God, this nigga stay getting hurt.
His status when we get back. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, the running back.
Throwing is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh well. Okay, nice.
No call.
Let's keep him out though. I don't want him to get hurt again.
Back's in the shadow of your goal line. You've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make. And he will take
this
one for the Seattle.
Trying to get him a trade.
Kalen Ballage, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm over here fucking with the coach in his follies chat.
The Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half.
You hear me? Just egging that shit on. You been talking shit to the Saints, talking about that wide receiver. I said, nigga, you wanted Evans, nigga. You ran up the motherfucking bed on the nigga because you couldn't get it.
I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter
the
my
Bears, that
strategy
nigga fucking out jumped to fucking what's his name? I'm fucking what's his name on some dumb shit. But it's cool, I ain't need him anyway. I got him got boy.
Picked off at the 38.
This nigga throwing every pick.
Oh yeah, I did need him. If I could have had him, trust and believe I would have took him. But shit, I don't need him that he's on there. Nothing. He's not gonna do nothing with him.
On first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down.
Bro, that nigga's not gonna do nothing with him.
Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a round as we send you cross country to Orlando.
That's what I'm saying. He don't be using them right because he been had 2 of them. He just picked up Brian Burns. Nigga wasn't them niggas when I play them like you know, nigga, my game is suspect on this motherfucker unless I'm in tune with the shit.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22
that nigga struggles even when I'm not in tune.
Oh, wow. They really put this nigga back in.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for
and I'm disowning them right now.
Kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Man, he ain't shit.
Now Wilson on first down. Looking deep for Jennings.
Oh, he caught that bitch. Oh.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now this throw caught left side. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. On first down, it's Lindsey, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you
Nick Miles,
he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. but he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Stay out. I got somebody.
Operating from the gun, Billingsley.
Oh, how did I not get that?
Receiver McKenzie. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, Billingsley. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something to develop slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are able to make things a bit more respectable. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5.
I know he seen my message before he made that trade.
They'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Aaron Donald, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long... And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. To return is McKenzie. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Looking to throw. Billingsley. He sets to fire deep.
Why they call it? Man, I got out the way on purpose.
Picked by Kimball Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I got lucky.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Back to throw. Billingsley looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
He run this one play. That shit kind of a glitch to me. But you got to see it for yourself.
Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight.
My player be right there to knock the ball down, and it never does. Every time.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Philip Lindsey. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Cardinals claw one back.
It's some play.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Yeah,
so they can get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
That shit weird. It's like your guy is right there, but it's like he swipe at it, go right over him.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
I don't know who's in the AFC East yet. Dolphins over there, the Patriots.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
I got you. Spot that.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. There goes a deep ball. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Billingsley looking deep for Adams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Have to get no type of pass.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. On first down, Billingsley. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in.
Yeah, been trying to get that nigga away since season 2.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Myers connects on the PAT.
That nigga contract is just, that shit's terrible. I'm gonna take a penalty no matter if I drop that nigga. I gotta wait like next year. He'd be a good safety. The nigga need a safety.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
That shit hurt.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're
I'm about to get rid of this nigga Wilson.
Defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This nigga Wilson getting
still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Balaj. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will extend this big lead.
26.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's why I put Balaj in. Let them niggas
This
go
one
crazy.
taken from the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm glad this nigga left Finance. The way that nigga was acting.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Billingsley dancing to his left. Incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise. That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Give me that.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Now Balaj. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
98 to Mike. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, the win is number 9 for them on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next